let's just go with how this duel started, and it was Dakota's comeback win by decision. Goes into extra time, and he gets that reversal. How did that set the tone today?
Absolutely. That's what we were looking for. That matchup right there going into tonight was 2-2. Those guys wrestled 4 times last year. We split with them, so that was actually round 5 of their matchup, and went. That's a tight match. It's kind of the way I figured it would. I figured Maxville would come out there ready to wrestle, and I knew Dakota would be. We gave up those back early in the match and stayed with it, though. We didn't let it get us down and set the tone for the night, really. I mean, it showed that we were ready to go, and he stayed with the match and got the late takedown, and then right in overtime came back and got another takedown there to win the match.
One of your only 2 losses, Gabe McDuffie. Yesterday when we talked, you were pretty high on him, but I think you thought this would be tough. He got injured in the match, if I'm not mistaken. What's the nature of his injury, and how did that affect him?
I think he was just in a bad position with the injury. He was just kind of hyperextended on his back and couldn't find a way out of it. So, I mean, the nature of his injury, I think he's going to be fine. Overall, I didn't think he wrestled as well as Gabe can wrestle. Gabe's an exciting wrestler, and I think he came out a little bit too excited. He tried to force the headlock a little bit too much. Didn't get to our leg attacks. Gabe's a much better wrestler than I think he showed tonight. Talked to him about changing some of the practice habits that we have and not forcing that big move on anything, and he'll be fine. I think he just needs to settle in. It's only his 2nd time down to 141. He just needs to settle in, and I think he'll be fine.
Going from Rice to Ramberg, 2 pins in a row, that really kind of swelled you guys at the end there. But speaking specifically on Rice, he overcame an early takedown, and then that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, or point deduction, not deduction or point that he gave Neosho County. How do you feel like he was able to overcome that? And what was your thoughts on his unsportsmanlike? Because it seemed like Neosho County's guys wrestled a little bit past the buzzer, but then there was definitely a shove on Rice's end.
Yeah, definitely. I think Logan just took the single leg that the guy shot after. I mean, you got to keep your cool there. Logan was fired up for this match. Logan is a transfer from Neosho Community College, so I think he was fired up for this match. Maybe a little bit too much passion going into it. So, he gave up the early takedown. We got 2 takedowns in the first period, but with the late escape and the penalty point, it made it look tied. I was confident where we were at going into at that point in the match. I knew Logan was going to keep putting his offense on, and he did. And he did a great job of continuing to look for the fall. And then when the opportunity came, he put him away. So it was great to see. I know Logan was excited to come back here and wrestle, and glad to get the fall. So
not quite the same storyline for Ramberg, but another pin. Then those were back to back. What'd you see out of him tonight?
That's exactly what you expect out of Tristan Ramberg. He's going to go in there and give everything he has. Got a little frustrated maybe right there at the beginning, not getting the early shots, but he stayed on the attack, and same thing there. When he got the opportunity to put the guy away, he put him away, and that's what we expect out of Tristan Ramberg. He's been off to a great start this year, and continually improving every single match, and that's what we're looking for. I expect big things out of Tristan for sure.
And then Chance Schuler at heavyweight. Nice win, nice comfortable win. If I had to nitpick, though, and I'm sure you might nitpick as a coach as well, he never finished them. I felt like he had a couple opportunities there to go for a tech fall or go for a pin or anything like that, and he ended up just winning by decision. I mean, a win's a win. Good, it's always good for your guys, but you talked about wanting him to really turn that corner and finish this second semester. What did you see out of him?
Absolutely. Really those last 2 matches, those were matches we'd previously lost this year. In '97, we got pinned at the Fort Hays Open. Kevin closed the gap, and then Chance the same way. We lost that match last time in Parsons. Kind of got rode out at the end of the 3rd period in the end at the first home match. And Chance did a great job tonight getting to his offense early. Getting some good head snaps in and just staying consistent with it. I think we got a little panicky there at the end. The guy was coming in trying to go upper body with us. We were just a little bit cautious, I think, making sure we didn't end up in something that would cause big points and a turn in the match. And so, I mean, why you don't want to see the match end with him getting a couple takedowns there. We did finish the match with the takedown. It was everything I wanted out of Chance tonight. I think he did a great job of avenging an earlier loss, and I'm excited that he got that win. So.
Yeah. Overall, 36-6. You fielded a whole team. Neosho had an open weight. Your only 2 losses were by decision. You had a couple bonus points, sprinkled in there. There was no question who the better team was tonight. What does that say about you guys coming on a break?
I think we're where we're at. For first weigh-in, guys did look a little flat at times. I mean, but I think that's to be expected. The first weigh-in of the semester. I'm excited about where we're at. I think we got some more competition in the room. We got guys that are hungry that didn't get an opportunity to wrestle tonight. That I expect they're going to continue to push the guys that did wrestle tonight. So I'm excited about where we're at going into the rest of the year, and hopefully we can stay healthy and keep working on our shape and working on our offense and trying to score points, and when the opportunity comes, get those bonus points and get those pinfalls, because that's what it takes to score well at the regional and national tournaments. Those bonus points, that's what projects you up to a higher finish. So.